Once upon a time, in a little village nestled at the foot of the great mountains, there lived an old man named Mr. Hargrove. He was known throughout the village as a peculiar sort of gentleman, with a twinkle in his eye and stories that seemed as old as the mountains themselves. But the most curious thing about Mr. Hargrove wasn't his stories. It was his dazzling companion, a golden rabbit named Glimmer. Glimmer was not an ordinary rabbit. She had fur that shimmered like sunshine and eyes that sparkled like the clearest of streams. The villagers often whispered about how she had come to live with Mr. Hargrove. Some said she was a magical creature. Others believed she was a gift from the mysterious woods beyond the village. One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves danced merrily in the breeze, Mr. Hargrove decided to tell the story of how Glimmer came to be his friend. He gathered the village children around the warm glow of his fireplace, and with Glimmer perched gracefully on his lap, he began his tale. Many years ago, he started, I was a young man with big dreams but very little to my name. One day, while roaming through the enchanted woods, I stumbled upon a clearing I had never seen before. In the center was a rabbit trapped in a bramble bush, its golden fur caught among the bristles. Mr. Hargrove paused as the children leaned in closer, their eyes wide with wonder. I could see she was frightened, so I carefully freed her from the spiky branches. No sooner had I set her on the ground than a voice spoke from nowhere. Thank you, kind traveler, for saving my dearest Glimmer. The children gasped. Yes, indeed, Mr. Hargrove chuckled. As I looked around, bewildered, a wise old fairy appeared from the air, shimmering as brightly as the moon itself. As a token of gratitude, the fairy said, Glimmer shall stay with you, bringing joy and laughter, as long as kindness finds home in your heart. Glimmer wiggled her nose, as if in agreement, while Mr. Hargrove continued. From that day on, Glimmer and I have been inseparable. She brings light to my life, and wherever we go, happiness follows. The fireplace crackled softly, filling the cozy room with warmth as Mr. Hargrove concluded. So, my dear children, remember this. Love and kindness have their own magic, bright as any starlight. And sometimes, if you're lucky, it comes in the form of a golden rabbit. As the children bid good night and dreamt of magical adventures, a gentle peace blanketed the village. Under the twinkling stars, Glimmer snuggled closer to Mr. Hargrove, her golden fur gleaming softly in the night. And from the shadows of the great woods, the sounds of quiet laughter echoed, mingling with the whispers of the wind.